a lot of things that I've tried to accomplish, I've never had all the pieces at one time. For example, when I was in college, I had a lawnmower, an electric weed whacker, and y'all call them a trimmer or something like that. And I had a gas one. And I would go find people yards to cut. I'd go to school, find people yards to cut in the evening, probably go to work after that at the job I was working at. I think I was working at Rite Aid then, or vice versa. I would get up early, cut grass, go to school, then go to my 9 to 5. Back then it was more so maybe like a 12 to 5 or whatever. But all in all, I never had all the pieces. And even then, sometimes clientele will beat about 3 or 4 yards a week. I'm used to cutting it all by myself. So I never recruited to get anybody to help me cut because I didn't know anybody at that time at my age, 20, 21, 22, that would actually go and cut grass 6 in the morning or 5 in the evening. At my age, I just didn't have it. There were people that existed that did that, but I didn't hear of them where I was from. I know people did it, but they weren't on my block. They weren't in my neighborhood. And if they did it, we weren't even big on social media then. If they did it, I ain't hear about it. You get what I'm saying? But I say all that to say I never had all the pieces with some things. And in life, sometimes some of us, we have been doing outstanding work in areas without even having all of the pieces. We didn't even know some of these pieces existed. I'll give you another example. I've been detailing cars since as early as I can remember. And just last summer, I was in the middle of an apprenticeship and somebody came and detailed one of the ladies' cars, and he had the van and all the detailing stuff, mobile detailing stuff, and dude did not do a good job. You get what I'm saying? I can do that. We can just pull up to a car wash. You give me a couple of things to shine the car with, a couple of things clean the inside the car with. All I could probably get for under $35, and I could have done a better job. And he charged her like 2 something. You get what I'm saying? I would have done it for maybe 50 or 60. Allow you to give me a tip. I've never had all the pieces. And what I want to say to you as a testimony from me is I've learned to just use what I got. And if you grew up where I grew up, how I grew up, we learned to just use what we had. Eve said in one of her songs, remember them days heating up the house with the oven. I remember them days. I remember not having a Ring camera. We had to go look out the peephole or look out the blinds. You get what I'm saying? I remember we had to listen to the gate. That was our alert if somebody was walking up in the yard. You get what I'm saying? We never had all the pieces. I never had all the pieces. But God has been so good to me to use the wisdom of what I've learned, what I've acquired from reading the Bible, and just watching people vicariously. Sometimes we're not going to get all the pieces before we can move forward, get all our ducks in a row. Sometimes we just got to use what we got. As you can read plenty of Bible stories, you can see it in plenty of movies, you can hear it from plenty of testimonies from different people. We got to use what we got and go forward. Go forward with what we got and use it to the best until God, as E.T. the hip hop preacher says, until when God asks to increase, it's supposed to be pressed down, shaken together, and runneth over. He emphasized that runneth over part. But I wish y'all a great Thursday. Think on those things. Move with the pieces you got. Keep it there.